Hey Outlaws, and welcome back to another episode of your favorite, us talking about Berserk. Because let's be honest, a good chunk of you are here for that. Anyways, so you will all be excited, not for the Amazing Spider-Man, but to see that Berserk's next manga volume comes with a statue while supplies last. What does that statue look like? Well, it looks like Guts in his Berserker armor going full-on crazy mode with the black astral plane flames behind him, or smoke, or shadows, or whatever the heck it is.
It looks really cool, I think.
It does look really cool. I will admit, it does look pretty darn good. Let's see here. We get a little bit of action. There you go. Check that out. Yeah, so it's like Guts is still wrapped up, or is like part of the astral plane, or when Shirke is like trying to pull him back out of his crazy mind. You see how the Dragonslayer is like wrapped up into it. And what's cool is that when the light hits it, it looks like you can see... Oof, that was very blinding. It almost looks like you can see through it. Yeah, like right there. Put that on a still frame. Pause that for you. Why the heck are they so annoying? There. So it almost looks like either there's some kind of lighted base to it, or you can see through it and the light shines through it. It turns all nice purple and flaming, which looks freaking awesome. Alright, let's squeeze that out. Okay, so the 42nd volume of Berserk will release in Japan this September. And if you want to know where to go look at this, it is on comicbook.com. Just type in Berserk statue on your freaking searches. You'll find it. Anyways, 42nd volume of Berserk will release in Japan this September with a manga story packaged with a bust of Guts in the Berserk armor, which we already talked about, while he wields the devastating Dragonslayer, like the one I got behind me. The Berserker armor has been a godsend to Guts. Well, yeah, it's a mixed bag, let's be honest with that. Allowing him to take on enemies that would have otherwise defeated him in quick succession. Of course, like so much of Berserk, the use of this weapon comes with a heavy price. Guts' soul! Almost, quite literally, as he loses himself in it. Berserk's next manga chapter will release on April 28th this month, so we've got 10 days from now it'll pop back up. As Guts and his comrades struggle with what happened when Griffith visited them in Elfheim. Yeah, there's some struggling going on. It's like mental devastation. Now that the Black Swordsman has lost confidence in himself and his swordsmanship, which I still don't agree with. I think it's kind of dumb and stupid. It's like, dude, you just weren't able to hit Griffith because he's like way more powerful than you. That's, I don't know. The whole like Guts falling apart just it seems way too forced. It's like they didn't really know what to do to get him off of Elfheim and get Costco away from Guts to go motivate him to go do stuff again. So they had to invent this really, I think, kind of silly scenario where Guts just has a mental breakdown over not being able to hit Griffith with his Dragonslayer. I mean, come on, dude. Like, Griffith still is, like, the most powerful member of Godhead, literally taking over the entire world. Like, Guts should know better than think he can just swack away at him with his giant sword and actually pull it off. Like, whatever. Anyway, so that's my opinion. So now the Black Swordsman, blah, blah. While Mori and Gaga haven't stated how many more chapters Berserk has before it comes to an end, it's clear that the end game has begun. Possibly, yeah. What do you think of this new Guts statue? Okay, so yeah, obviously Berserk it's getting closer to the end. I mean...
Closer to the end than the beginning.
Maybe. I mean, we don't know how far they're going to go with it. Berserk is becoming more of a cash cow these days as it slowly comes out. Not of the closet, but kind of like the background of anime. And there's a lot of opportunity here, too, to actually like create a well-developed, well-drawn Berserk anime with sound effects that people lose their damn mind over. So I don't really think Berserk's going to end that quickly. I just think we're, at most, or at the least, I'd say we have a few more years. Especially now that we have like going almost 5 months hiatus from the last time Berserk was released. So I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. It could definitely drag out for quite some time. And who knows? It might even live past Koji Mori and Studio Gaga. It might get passed on to somebody else, if at all. Anyways, thought that looked really cool. I like the statue, especially the little, like, you know, it doesn't look like it's lit. Maybe it's lit up. I'm not too sure. It didn't talk about much about it. But you can get that with the final volume. Probably really hard to get, especially United States. But Japan, you guys get first dibs. All right, Outlaws. We'll see you all next time.